Hey, this will be a video chart on QSGIQ. Got quite a few requests for this one yesterday, but due to time constraints, I just couldn't get to it. But here I am now. Got a lot of requests again today, and without sugarcoating things, today was pretty rough. The Bulls had made a great move yesterday, and I don't want to say that the Bears are in total control, but compared to yesterday, they made quite a bit of a move today. Depending on what your strategy is and what kind of outlook or perspective you have on it, this chart could mean different things to you. If you're a day trader and you bought up in these areas, then you should be out because you should have set stop losses that would have been triggered. And if you are a day trader and still in and you bought up in this area, then shame on you. You're not being disciplined. But then there's a lot of people that are playing this from more of the company standpoint and the overall chart, where they care about the daily chart. And for those people, there's still hope. It's not the end of the road yet. So I want to kind of get things mapped out with support and resistances and show those levels that really need to hold up if this chart's going to continue to look attractive and appealing and hopefully bring in new buyers. So I'll first want to start out with support levels. And the first support level is going to be up here at 19 cents. And I should note that, there we go. I should note that, just a minute, this thing's giving me a bit of trouble here. There we go. I should note that this is technically a resistance, but the way I'm looking at it is it hasn't really pulled away enough. Supports and resistances, a lot of people look at them as exact prices, but that's not the case. They're more of ranges. So yeah, it's the price closed below it, but only by a penny. So if it continues to pull away from it, then yeah, I would definitely consider this going back to a resistance. But for now, it's still within that range, so I'm going to consider this a support level. Now the key support level on this one, as I like to call in my videos, the must hold is going to be right up here where the gap started from, which is at 0.158. We can call it 16 if we want to. I'm going to make this line extra thick. And the reason this is an important level is if we're going to keep getting higher lows, then this level really needs to hold. And what I mean by that is if we look at pretty much the chart ever since it broke out here, you can see the lowest it came on this breakout was right there. The lowest it came on this group was essentially right around here. And then on this little move up here, the lowest it went here. And you get the drift. Every time it's made a move up, every time it's pulled back, it has been higher lows. And if it were to come back here, you can see that. So if it bounced around then headed back up, these sets of lows would still be higher than even these ones over here, which would allow this 50-day, the purple line here, to continue to curl upwards and show that the medium-term trend remains bullish. And even this 200-day is starting to bend upwards, which shows that the longer-term trend is. However, if it violates this, then that's where we get into a risk of starting to violate these other lows, and that's not what anybody wants when considering the overall chart. So that's why I say all hope is not lost yet. Sure, this was a very rough day, but this support level hasn't even been tested yet. And like I pointed out, it could technically come down here, bounce around, and then head back up, and we would still have a set of higher lows, which is what we'd want anyway. So this is going to be a very important level down here at the 16-cent area. The other thing that the chart has going to it from the volume analysis perspective is volume did drop off today. So it's not like this day happened on some huge, gigantic volume day. It was definitely probably more of profit taking and stuff like that. Had we gotten a big red volume day like that or something like one of these, that would have definitely been a much bigger cause for concern. But volume did decrease, and within the world of technical analysis on pullbacks and stuff like that, you want to see volume decrease. So the chart does have that going for it. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that tomorrow the volume couldn't skyrocket and this thing could continue going down. But for where we stand right now, from the volume analysis, got decreasing volume, so it's showing that nothing insane was happening in terms of selling. It looks like the majority was probably just profit taking, but nonetheless, price action is king, and volume can go as low as it wants. But if these price levels can't hold, then that's where the chart's really going to start to kind of lose favor. But for now, things are all looking good still. We don't want to see this level fall, but as long as the chart can keep putting in higher lows, then it's going to remain attractive, and continue to bring in more eyeballs and hopefully more new money. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. And with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free. We've been making some good money together. So I'd encourage you to head to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One more time, this was QSGIQ. Thanks for listening.